video. Justin and I have been doing quite well so far this year, I would say. So we're hoping to win you money. And our boy Sharif also gave us an idea too. So we are going to quickly go over the matchups, take a guess on what we think the spread's going to be. And if we guess the correct spread, then we should probably place a bet on it. So what we're going to do is we're going to give you a couple. This is going to be like a 15-minute video. We're going to give you a couple TD score parlays because that's what we tend to do. And then I'll obviously share my screen here to show you what the odds are on DraftKings. Obviously, all dependent on what app you use. I know Justin uses MGM and 365. So it really all changes, but I prefer DraftKings, so we'll show it on that. So, partner, kick it off. Let's start with the 1 o'clock slates. Who do you have in mind to score a touchdown?
Run me through the 1 o'clock slates again. I have one person for the Ravens game, but I don't remember actually who's playing at one right now.
So we got Ravens and Raiders, one. San Fran and Vikings. Saints and Cowboys. Chargers and Panthers. Bucks and Lions. Colts and Packers. Jets and Titans. Seahawks and Patriots. Browns and Jags. Giants and Commanders, and then the 4 o'clock slate, obviously.
Okay, well, right off the rip from the Ravens game, I like Mark Andrews to get a touchdown. He had a slow week in the first week there, and I think Lamar's going to look to get him into the end zone here, maybe like a little 10-yard out, out route to Mark Andrews in the corner of the end zone. Big body frame will just get up over the DB and catch it.
Sounds good. So I got that added to the bet slip. All right, so you're thinking tight ends for this one, eh? Tight ends or receivers. You like Mark Andrews. I'm going to stay away from the running backs here. Give me Mike Evans.
Can't go wrong with Mike Evans, honestly. Baker obviously loves him a lot, and he's a big body presence as well, too. Fantastic receiver.
And his odds on DraftKings are actually plus 105 right now. Kind of surprising. Not going to lie. They have all the Lions players pretty highly ranked in the negatives, not going to lie. All right, so Evans is added to that. And then, as always, since you started, you finish.
You know what? Give me CeeDee Lamb from the Cowboys and Saints game. I think he didn't get a touchdown last week. He's going to get one this week to kind of prove his worth with his new contract and all that. And I think Dak is going to look for him. And I think I'm going with CeeDee Lamb.
All right. So I'm going to share the screen here. You're going to see less of us and see the screen. So Mark Evans is plus 230. Mark Andrews, my apologies, is plus 230. Mike Evans is plus 105, and CeeDee's minus 150 on DraftKings. So I give you plus 1,027. So let me share this. Can you see my screen, partner?
Yep, that looks pretty good to me. So what would a tenner get you?
A tenner would get you $10 would return $112.75. So if you throw $10 down, you're gonna bring back a band.
I like that.
All right, so there's one for us. Let me stop sharing my screen and then I'll start this one off. All right, so we'll clear that. Then yes, I want to clear all because I'll place that tomorrow. All right, my favorite to do. I like doing running backs. It's pretty much guaranteed touchdown, hopefully. I'm going to keep it straightforward here. Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, I like that too a lot, to be honest. I had him last week and he didn't get anything, right? I don't think he got one. Oh, he did get one?
Yeah, he got one. I remember he helped me win a parlay. Taylor got one. No, actually, I finally swore on this. I think you're right. I actually think you're right. I don't think Taylor scored. Let me take a look here. Week one.
I always like going week two. People who should have scored in week one but didn't.
No, he did. Third quarter, Jonathan Taylor rushed up the middle for 5 yards, touchdown, 2-point attempt failed.
Sounds about right, to be honest with you. Okay, I like Jonathan Taylor too. You can't go wrong with Jonathan Taylor.
All right, who are you thinking?
I'm just looking through the slates again here. Oh, you know what? I like Garrett Wilson in the Jets and Titans game. I think that he's due for one, and I think him and Aaron Rodgers are finally going to solidify that connection that they've been talking all this about. And I think Garrett Wilson's a good pick for this one.
That'd be nice for fantasy for me in my work league. He put up numbers. I got a little bit cocky of my work group chat after that first drive between, well, it was like the third drive in the game, but the first good drive from the Jets. I sent a little gif of the chef's kiss saying that Rodgers and Wilson connection. It fell off the rest of the game. So
Yeah,
I guess that was karma. I'm hoping that changes this week, though. All right, so Jonathan Taylor, Garrett Wilson, and I'm ending this one off here. Ending this one off. Honestly, he's hard to bet against, and he's a great damn player. Give me Travis Etienne.
Yeah, okay. I like that too. I really like ETN a lot. I'm not upset with that pick whatsoever. I think that's a great pick.
So on this one, the odds are a little bit lower again. Taylor plus 105, Garrett Wilson plus 155. So that might be a bargain for a straight up bet if that's something you guys do. We like parlays here. And Travis Etienne minus 110. Kind of understandable. I think he scores a touchdown each game.
Yeah.
So I will share my screen here. Gives you to plus 897. I feel like I'm in a damn Zoom call again back during the COVID days. Can you see my screen, partner?
Yep, all good.
All right, so plus 897, $10 returns just under 100, 99.79. $15 returns 149.69. So not too bad. There's a bargain pick for you guys.
That's not bad. If you wanted to do 15 on that little $25 depot, and hopefully at least one of them gets you some money back and then some.
All right, let me stop that so we can focus on this. So what are you saying here? Should we do a third one just for shits and giggles?
Yeah, we can do a third one. I think there's enough games that we missed a couple, and then maybe we can sprinkle them in there. But yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
All right. So we have not chosen from the Raven. No, we did. You chose Rangers. We haven't chosen from Vikings 49ers. We've chosen from Saints Cowboys. We haven't chosen from Chargers Panthers. We've chosen from Bucks Lions. We've chosen from Colts Packers. We've chosen from Jets Titans, Seahawks and Patriots. We haven't chosen from, and Commanders Giants. We haven't chosen from. So, give me your pick from 49ers Vikings. I'll give you the easy one.
Right off the rip, Brandon Ayuk.
Really?
Yeah, I like Brandon Ayuk a lot. He dropped a touchdown last week that should have been a touchdown. Granted, it was kind of a difficult catch. He was like diving, but all-pro wide receiver, NFL wide receiver who just got the bag needs to make catches like that, and I think this is a redemption game for him. He didn't have a great game.
All right, we'll stick with it. We're just trying to educate people. If I were to choose anyone from that game, it would probably be Debo. Yeah, I think Debo. Even Jordan Mason. I mean, he's their RB1 now for who knows how long, at least 4 weeks, like 3 more weeks now at this point. San Fran loves to run the ball. That's why I kind of think Debo, though, because he got the first touchdown for San Fran last game. But we'll leave Ayuk on this card. Okay, so then I would have to choose from Chargers Panthers. This is a bit of a tough one for me. Let's look at some touchdown scores here. My brother was telling me he thinks Gus is going to score. Gus Bus.
I had that in my head earlier today. I swear to God.
I don't, though. That's the thing. Just because of how J.K. Dobbins performed last week, I think it's the Dobbins show until he gets hurt, and hopefully he doesn't, knock on wood, because I want him to have a good season. Henceforth, why I told my brother to take Gus out of his lineup. He had Gus in his starting lineup, and he had, I can't remember who the hell it was sitting on the bench. That kind of blew my mind, and I was like, you got to sub him in instead of Gus. But you know what? Just for fun, let's say Gus Edwards. I'll be hypocritical here. So we got Brandon Ayuk, Gus Edwards, and then 2 games left from you to choose from. That would be Seahawks, Patriots, and Giants and Commanders. I got a few picks here.
Yeah, I like DK Metcalf on the Seahawks game there. However, Gonzalez, the cornerback for the Patriots, is absolutely disgusting. He's very good at shutting down wide receiver ones, but DK's huge.
Yeah.
And Gonzalez is like, obviously he's a big enough guy, but DK is just like a different body type. He's just built. And similar to the previous wide receivers, I think he needs a touchdown in this week. I don't think he can go through the first 2 weeks of the season without getting a tut. And I think Geno Smith likes him a lot as his number 1 target. And Ken Walker too, so.
So this one, the odds on this one, friends, are pretty crazy actually. So let me share my screen here. So you got Ayuk at plus 145. Gus Edwards also at plus 145. And then you got DK Metcalf at plus 210, giving you the total for the parlay of plus 1760. So a tenner on that would return $186.07. $15 would return $279.11. So if you're feeling a little bit ballsy, this might be the parlay you want to take. If you win, great. You can say we helped you with that. If you don't, we apologize. That's gambling for you.
Gamble responsibly always.
Yep. And then, so stop sharing. And then let's do that next segment because we got about 5-6 minutes here to keep this one short. All right, so let me go back to NFL and I'll let you know what the spread is. Like you can guess, then I'll guess the next one, then you guess and I guess the next one. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, Raiders and Ravens. What do you think the spread is?
I feel like I'm kind of cheating here. I feel like I already knew what it was. I think I looked at it earlier. I want to say it's like -8.5 for the Ravens, something close to that.
-8, so you would have to bet that.
Yeah.
I know I got the screen beside me, so I'll cover it so I can't see the spread, but it's San Fran Vikings. I'm honestly going to say like -7 for San Fran.
I think it's less.
-4.5, so we can skip that. All right, next one. Let me check that for you. Saints Cowboys.
I think Saints Cowboys is going to be closer too. I honestly think that's going to be like a -4.5. Dallas, obviously the favorite, but I think it's around 4.5, maybe. Not 4.5 to 5.5 is my range here.
Close, -6 for the Cowboys.
Oh, that was freaking close.
So you don't have to gamble that one. All right, so Chargers and Panthers. I don't know because the Chargers aren't that great, but they are going to win, is my opinion. I'm going to say like -10. Wow, I was pretty off. It's -5. I did not expect that game to be that close according to DraftKings, but all right.
Calling for a big game from Bryce Young, I guess. I don't know. That's an iffy spread for me. I'm not going to lie.
This spread kind of shocks me, and I gave you a hint there. Bucks Lions. It shocks me.
-2.5 Lions.
They have the Lions a 7.5-point favorite.
Okay, I don't know about that one at all, to be honest with you. Holy smokes.
I think
the Lions are good, don't get me wrong, but the way Baker played last week, I don't think he should be a -7.5 spread against basically anybody in the league.
Yeah, I don't think so either. My guess is they're going off against the playoff game last year because the Lions did kind of cook them.
Yeah.
The Bucks kept it close at the end, but the Lions did control. But yeah, I don't know. That one kind of throws me off. All right, so we got Colts Packers. So Jordan Love isn't playing. I believe that's been confirmed.
Oof.
Anthony Richardson, Jonathan Taylor. Then you got Malik Willis, Romeo Doubs, Christian Watson. Honestly, because Jordan Love's not playing, I'm going to say -2.5 for the Colts. What do you think?
I don't even know. I'm having a tough time picking the favorite here, to be honest with you. I feel like it's going to be a very run-heavy game with Green Bay, but I'll stick with like a -2.5 to 3.5 for
So you got to gamble on Raiders and Ravens because you got the spread right there. We both have to gamble on Colts and Packers. -2.5 for Colts.
Pretty good. That's a pretty good guess. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's going to be a run-heavy game with Jacobs there, and if they trust him to throw the ball, we'll see what happens, kind of thing.
So I'm not giving you any hints here. Jets, Titans.
Oh, jeez. Give me like 4.5 Jets.
Close. 3.5 Jets.
That is pretty damn close. I think they're calling for a nice Aaron Rodgers redemption game here.
I hope. All right, Seahawks and Patriots, this one. Oh, okay, I got the Seahawks one in that, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Patriots keep the momentum going because that's what I said in our last video. I'm going to say -2.5 Seahawks too. And
I'm going to go more than that, to be honest. I'm going to go like -5.5 Seahawks, -6.
They have them at -3.
Okay.
So close, but I didn't get it. Your Browns and Jags.
Oh, Jesus. There's been no word that like Deshaun's not playing, right? Like it's Deshaun Watson more than likely. Browns and Jags. Holy smokes. I'm gonna go like, geez, like -1.5 to like -2.5 Browns.
They got -3 Jags.
Damn.
Yep.
Holy crap. Okay.
I just noticed I've been giving you all the somewhat decent games to guess. Now I got another dud. Giants and Commanders. I got the Commanders winning that one, but I think it's going to be a lot closer than what people expect. I'm going to say for the third game in a row, I guess, -2.5 Commanders. What do you think?
It's a division game, so they always like to keep them close. I'm going to go max. I agree with the -2.5. I'll go max -3.5, -4 Commanders.
They got them at -1.5 for the Commanders.
Yeah, it's a division game. They're usually close, but from what we saw from the Giants last week, I don't know how they're keeping any game close, to be honest with you.
Yep. All right, we're into the 4 o'clock slate here. You are going to be Rams and Cardinals.
Another division game.
I probably just gave it away by that facial expression.
I didn't even see your face. I'm going to be honest. I have the Washington game in the bottom corner here. Washington has the ball, 3 minutes left, down by 5. I'm going to go with like a -3.5 Rams.
They have Cardinals at -1.
Cardinals are the favorite.
Yep.
Oh, I think maybe they're thinking like Puka's out or something. So that's a good game.
I'm actually excited to watch that one. It's at my Chiefs play at 4:25, so I'll just be catching the red zone highlights for that. All right, at least I got my Chiefs and Bengals. Swear I haven't looked. A lot of people are thinking this is going to be close. I too am one of them. I'm going to say -3.5 for Chiefs. What about you?
-6 Chiefs.
You got a bet on that. That blew my mind. -6 Chiefs.
Yeah, I thought so. I think that like the sports books are looking at it like the Bengals didn't have a good game last week. They still don't have T. Higgins, and the Chiefs are the Chiefs, and you beat the Ravens by 7, who like at the moment are a better team than the Bengals. So they're gonna put you guys real high and the Bengals low. So I think 6 is a pretty fair spread. It's about a touchdown. So.
All right, so I'm going to be honest. I saw the Bears and Texans game, so I'll let you do 2 in a row here because that wouldn't be fair. So first one is Steelers and Broncos.
Is that for me or for you?
Both are for you.
Okay. Steelers, Broncos. God, I don't trust the Steelers offense right now. We'll go with like let's say like 3.5 Steelers.
Close, -2.5 Steelers.
Yeah, okay.
All right, like normally this would be me in this new segment, but I accidentally saw it, so I'll give it to you. Bears, Texans.
That's a Sunday nighter, right?
Yep.
You know who's at home?
Texans.
-5 Texans.
-6.5 Texans. And then the Monday night game is, I should cover this up because I'll do this one. Eagles and Falcons. It's in Philly. I'm going to say -3 for the Eagles. What do you think?
I don't know. Is it Kirk Cousins who has that crazy record during primetime games? Like it's good or
bad? He tends to lose primetime games.
Okay. All right. Then I'll go with like -4. -4 for the Eagles.
They got -6 for the Eagles. Yep. I do think the Eagles win that game. I think it's going to be a very heavy Bijan game. But the Eagles have a very good, like, stout run defense. But I think it's going to be a lot of checkdowns because Kirk still looks hurt. So we'll see. All right. So, like I said, this one, going to keep it quick here. So everybody let us know your thoughts on the picks. And feel free to comment if you watch this before tomorrow about some picks that you're thinking of doing. As we normally say, we don't condone gambling. If you do gamble, gamble responsibly. Only play what you can afford to bet. Same as us, obviously. And we will be back next week for a recap video on week 2.
Hopefully
as always,
guys some money.
That'd be great. And always, let's do that football, baby.